What's up, YouTube? It's Chat with Bree podcast, where we keep it real, raw cuts, and relatable. And for today's episode, you guys, we're simply going to be talking about elevating. Because elevate, why be your biggest downfall when you can simply elevate? And we said, make sure to subscribe to my podcast. Give me a big fat thumbs up if you like this episode, of course, and chat in the comments because I always chat back. And that's just on period. You guys, let me tell y'all something. It's been very hot lately. Like my PSNG bill, oh yeah, it's going to be through the roof because I'm not turning off the air conditioning. It's just too humid. Like I don't know how y'all feel where y'all at, but here in Jersey, it's been hot. It's been hot, but at the same time, I love summer. I love the sun, and sun is good. So I hope y'all was able to get that nourishment that your body and your skin needs. But let's get right into the video. So we're just going to break this down into 3 segments. Let's just talk about gut health. Period. Let's talk about it, right? You want to elevate in the physical. Of course, you want to elevate everything around you, and as you should. You might want a new car. You might want to buy property. You might want a new outfit. Whatever you want to do, you want to elevate, right? But what does all that mean if you are not elevating yourself internally? And I feel like the best way to start to elevate yourself internally is to start with your gut health. What are you feeding your body? Now, I don't eat meat, but I used to eat meat. So I'm never going to come up here and tell y'all, oh, you meat eaters, you shouldn't be eating meat, yada, yada, yada. Y'all do what y'all want. You're grown. But just because you eat meat does not mean you have to eat meat every day. It doesn't have to be an everyday thing. Like, we're so conditioned to think that the only form of protein is from meat, and that's not the case. You could get protein from beans. You could get protein from nuts, almonds, berries, antioxidants, more so for berries, of course. But it's just like there's so many other forms of protein. You can get protein from vegetables. And if you're not a person that don't like vegetables, honey, then just listen, you grown. Make it do what it do. Get your multivitamins, get your spinach, grind it up, put it in a smoothie, whatever you got to do, but get your protein somehow, right? So that's that. But let's just break it down, right? So basically, a lot of what we eat has a lot to do with our emotions. So you may be feeling a certain way or feeling down or just not in the mood, and you're trying to figure out why. Or maybe you're not trying to figure out why. Maybe you're just like, I'm just not in the mood. But why aren't you? Now, it's okay to have good days and it's okay to have bad days, but let's just break it down, right? I know I'm going to do my research as per usual. And let's just break it down. So a troubled intestine, right, can send signals to the brain, just as a troubled brain can send signals to the gut. So you're really trying to figure out what's going on, but your brain and your gut is communicating, right? So your gut and brain are connected through chemicals called neurotransmitters, right? Some of you might know of this, but for those who don't, neurotransmitters produced in the brain control feelings and emotions. I'm going to say that again. Neurotransmitters produced in the brain controls feelings and emotions, right? That's that. Gut bacteria affect brain health, so changing your gut bacteria may improve your brain health. So that's why they say, like, take care of your mental health, but not only take care of your mental health, take care of your gut health. And it's like, where do I start? Well, you can start off by being mindful of some of the things that you eat. Now, you may just think of it like this, like, oh, I'm just running a Dunkin'. Oh, I'm just, a small fry, that's not going to hurt me. It's not going to kill me. It's not. It's not. But how often are you doing it, right? Like, it don't matter. Like, we're all human. We live in America, for those who live in America. And we are surrounded by fast food. And sometimes it's tempting, to stop at Dunkin' or, to stop at McDonald's for a small fry. That'd be me. And we said, listen, honey, y'all can say what y'all want about McDonald's because what all y'all saying is true. But them fries, though. Them fries. are good. But I'm also very mindful of how often I'm having McDonald's fries, right? So that's that. Like, just being mindful of how often you're eating out versus preparing your own food for yourself. And of course, preparing your food, being mindful of how you're preparing your food as well. But that's a whole nother story, right? So you can also start off by taking prebiotics, probiotics, right? So it's like, what is that? What are probiotics? What are prebiotics? According to research, which I know, of course, what probiotics and prebiotics are because I take them myself. But just to give y'all that context, probiotics are living strains of bacteria that add to the population of good bacteria in your digestive system, right? Prebiotics are specialized plant fiber that acts as a food for the good bacteria. So it's like they're going hand to hand. Like one's working with this, one's working with that, and voila, magic. So in a nutshell, guys, like if you could just take care of your gut health, that will improve your everyday life so much, improve your emotions, improve your overall vitality, right? So I say all that to say, elevate internally first before you think about materialistic items, before you think about, what you need, what you think you need. What you really need is to get your gut health together. Hear me and hear me clearly. Focusing on your gut health can possibly help save money on them therapy bills. Yeah, them therapy sessions. Now, if you got insurance, whoop the whoop, yes, you're that girl. But for those who don't have insurance and you want to see a therapist, the bills could get a little high. So I'm never going to shy away from therapy. That's not what I'm saying, because therapy is good for your overall well-being, your mental health, period. But just think about, maybe if I be a little bit more mindful when I'm putting inside my body, I could cut down on these therapy bills just a little bit. 3 times a week can turn into twice a month. Just saying. And we said, let's talk about celebrating your wins in private. Because it's like we get so excited about some good news or about our accomplishments, and we want to share them with people. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with sharing your accomplishment with loved ones. But it's deeper than that. It's deeper than sharing your success, because you have to be very mindful, not only who you share your success with, but just the overall dynamic. And I say this to say, you may feel like, oh, but this person, that's my family, but that's my friend, they wouldn't feel that way. And it's just like, no, you really don't know where someone is at mentally. So although you're sharing your success and you're excited and you want them to be happy for you, and I feel like genuinely they want to be happy for you as well, but they're having a hard time doing that because they're going through something in their life. So it's kind of hard to be there for you and your success because they're working through their own traumas. Ooh, and we said, celebrate in private. That's okay. He sees your success. The universe feels your success. Everyone around you, believe it or not, they see you. They feel you. They hear you. You are leading by example. There's no need to even say it. Just show it. So just keep it quiet. You will want you want people to be happy for you. And like I said, I think they want to be happy for you too. Truly, I do. But it's hard. And unconsciously, it just might come off as jealousy. It might. And although that's not their intentions, That's how it will come off. So just keep it quiet, because you don't need that energy. You don't. You don't need to hold on to any negative energy. Because again, energy is what? Relates to what? Emotions. Emotions are connected to what? Gut health. Gut health is connected to what? Mental health. Y'all following me? And we said, last but not least, rising above. Honey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Rise above the way you speak to yourself. You may say something so simple as, oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh. And it's like, then you'll say, well, obviously, I don't think I'm an idiot. Obviously, I don't think I'm dumb. I'm just, just talking because that was just like a very dumb thing that I did, whatever. And it's like, yeah, you could say, obviously, I don't, obviously, this or whatever. You could add what little, sprinkle of sarcasm, whatever you want to add to how you're talking to yourself. But in reality, what you're doing is training your brain to believe that you're an idiot. Every time there's a disconnect or a obstacle or mishap or whatever that comes up, and you say, oh, I'm such an idiot. You're training yourself to believe, or better yet, you're conditioning yourself to believe every time something does not go your way, you are an idiot. That's what you're training yourself to do. And so that's why you blurt it out loud, because it's like, obviously you don't think that, right? Obviously. But your subconscious mind thinks that. So that's why you're saying it. Just based off observation. Not too much research on that one. And we said, it is okay to rise above certain behaviors, certain actions. Like, it's okay. I think I mentioned this in a previous episode. I'm not too sure which episode it was, but if you remember the episode, drop it in the comments. If you don't, child, that's okay as well. But it's okay to rise above certain behaviors, certain patterns. It's okay to see someone doing something or some people doing something. You're like, I'm okay. I'm going to do this. I'm good on that. You could be kind. You could be gentle. You could be respectful. You could be nice. But it's okay to rise above. I'm good. It's okay. It's okay to think you're too good for certain actions. That is okay. I don't know why people feel like, oh, they think they're too good. Yeah, they do. They're too good to be doing X, Y, and Z. Yes. Yes. If it's something that is distracting you from completing whatever you are doing, yes, it is okay to think you are too good. I'm not saying, oh, this person, she's too good to, no, like, don't even think of it like a bougie aspect. It's not even about that. It's more so about, that is a distraction. I am rising above the distractions, period. So it's okay. It's okay to elevate. But understand that the growth will be uncomfortable. Everybody not going to be on that train to elevation. And that's okay. It could be unsettling because the people you thought was on that train may not be just yet. They very much so may be on a train to elevation. But it's just two different paths. It's two different speeds. It's one may be on a train, it may go this way. One may be on a train, it's just keep going that way. Even though this person may go this way and this way, but they're still going that way. Meanwhile, the other person is on a train, but they went this way and now they just still going that way. Off track. Ciao. And we said, so in a nutshell, elevate. Elevation. And that's just that on that. If you guys enjoyed this episode, give me a big fat thumbs up. Share this video. We are on a road to 300 subscribers. Wow. Phenomenal. Toodaloo.